Had this idea that I wanted to take the original Spider Mastermind, the model, the actual physical model that was created for the original video game Doom, and use the most modern technology, scan it, which I had already done to make a little miniature. I wanted to take this model and bring it into a modern game engine. So let's do it in the most modern engine and put it into Unreal Engine 5, which I think will just be badass. So I started the process yesterday of retopologizing the guy. That basically means taking the raw polygon data and drawing out the lines properly so it'll animate correctly. So hopefully I'll have this guy done in a couple of weeks and I'll be able to share it with the world. And I invited Daniel over, 1, because he's a mega Doom fan, 2, because he's a badass guy, and 3, he's awesome with the camera and makes badass videos. So I thought we could document this whole process of bringing this character to life. So I'm basically starting with I've taken the model, I've digitized it, I'm drawing on the polygons, and so that's for the meat part of it, you know, the brain and the arms. For the rest of it, I don't have access to the original model here, so I recreated that in the computer, and I'll recreate those parts. So maybe they're a little bit better than they were originally, but the idea is to take the original model to see how good could I make that original character design look in a modern game engine. So here we go. So this is the high-res model that was scanned into the model computer, which was cleaned up and a lot of details added for printing. It's got all the parts built into them. And what I'm going to do is take each one of these pieces and turn them into a animatable asset. Some of these things are just not really built, like this guy's head's topology is just really not built for animation. There's just the edge loops aren't clean around the eyeballs and things like that. So we're going to get all that cleaned up into something that's really nice. So I've started that process over in Maya, and that's this. So I might trace out like these shapes of this brain to figure out exactly how do I want these polygons to flow. And I have to do this, I have to do this through this whole thing and figure out exactly, okay, now that I've done that, I need to draw some eyes off here like that. There are tools that automate this process, but the results just don't give you enough control, and you end up with lots of problems that you don't want. And since I'm just doing this for myself, I'm kind of into craftsmanship, so if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. So it may take me a little bit of time, but anyway, so you get the idea of how this is done, one polygon at a time. And after I do that, I'm going to get this guy all rigged, and we'll get him painted and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to record different pieces of the process along the way using screen capture and stuff like that, and hopefully we can kind of share the process besides the final result, which I'm hopefully is going to be extremely cool. Basically, I want to kind of recreate what the whole level and of the Spider Mastermind's first appearance in the first original Doom game. So that might be a first job for Daniel to try to do, see if he can build himself a level in Unreal. That might be fun. Not trying to do anything too different than the original, but make the original look as photorealistic and as cool as possible. We could spend years and recreate the game, but we would need 200 people and all of it to do it. So, but it's just us guys, and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm excited about getting this guy going again. He's kind of like my most famous character, and bringing him from old school to new school is going to be a fun ride. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. Here's some other Doom artifacts. That's the lower half of Doom Guy's from Doom Guy 64's body.
Oh shit!
He's so badass. He has an 8-pack. I was all into it. I was sculpting, and then when I was done, it's like, wait a second, I put in too many packs.
You just worked out extra hard.
There was a female character that didn't appear. This is Doom. This is Doom Guy's head from Doom 64. It was modeled after, as you can tell by the haircut, it was modeled after the Doom 2 artwork cover. Let's see other artifacts. There was going to be a female Doom chick, like monster. She was going to have hair. She's kind of like an Archvile kind of looking thing.